A Jack Daniels swilling, pizza-eating, dog-hating, whore-using, cocaine-abusing, hairy-back, big-belly blowhard from New Jersey. The fat little bastard known as Artie Lang!
Oh, Fresco.
We're all set.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first Artie Critter podcast of this weekly week of March. What day is it, Dan?
28th.
March 28th. Dan sipping that coffee. You know you're on the mic. Hello. Hello. Get some manners. You know, the two of us, I'm the one who went to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting.
That's right.
And I think sometimes, yeah,
I couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Oof, don't bring up money. Dan, I bust Dan's balls. I've narrowed. Dan is either one of two things: gay or rich. He's secretly gay or secretly rich, and he's way too much of a sports fan to be gay. So those are harmless barbs on my part. There's plenty of guys who, at one point, owned or co-owned with their wife 5 Brussels Griffons. His favorite Brussels Griffon's name was Tippy. We have not covered that properly. He's ignoring me. There's two of us know if Dan's trying to ignore me. Well, now we have tape of Dan talking to my sister's dog. Play that, Dan. This is a tape of Dan talking to a dog he barely knows.
I have to get it.
You need a half an hour for that?
Yeah, because I had some.
Don't you have like stuff we're gonna play? We'll play it.
Well, I have something that you wanted, and I have it ready to go. So
the creepiest. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Wait. So is that gonna? You got to explain something to me. So is that gonna pardon the pun, trump the other one? So in other words, if you get this in the next half hour, if you get this, it's gonna take a half hour to re-get the other thing.
No, it's not going to take me half an hour, but
whatever it takes you, which is it appears to be half an hour.
I'm doing this all on a computer, and
I understand,
and I have to switch it.
Well, what are you
over.
doing? People normally doing it.
Well, they have, an editing board and stuff like that. I don't have that, and I have to listen to it and cue it up.
Right.
I've queued it up perfectly to the point where you want it.
All right. Well, that was you started at 1:00 this afternoon doing that.
Yeah. Do you want me to reenact
it?
So
you, yeah. Well, no, I don't. I really don't want to be in the same room when you do that. It's very.
Look at you!
No, don't stop it, Dan. Stop. Oh my God, stop it! People might think you're talking to me. Like we're right on the Hudson River here, the window. Like people, it echoes. And people know where I live. Don't fucking do it. There's drones outside. Believe me,
yeah.
There are. You saw a drone.
I saw one.
Yeah, Dan's running around naked.
Yeah.
But I'm not here. He's probably dancing around at Tippy. I miss Tippy.
Did you see the picture? I think he made it. Did you see the picture that Rick from L.A. did over the weekend of
No.
me? It's pretty funny.
Is Rick from L.A. the My Pillow guy? I think Rick from L.A. is MyPillow.com. Let me tell you something. When you watch Fox News, there's the high voice. You sound like Julie
He looks
Andrews.
exactly like him.
Well, listen. There's 3 people. There's the former president of Mexico who said, "I'm not going to fucking pay for this wall," to Maria Bartiromo. The former president of Mexico, Rick from L.A., and the My Pillow guy might be triplets. MyPillow.com. I make all of my pillows in my home state of Minnesota. What the fuck does that mean? Wait, with the best pillow makings in Minnesota? I'm supposed to run out and buy one. Is that a selling point? That you made them in Minnesota? What the fuck?
Well, they're made in the USA, baby.
Yeah, okay. It's a fucking pillow.
You have
MyPillow.com. MyPillow.com. I make my pillows. And then the people that give the testimonies on the MyPillow.com commercials are retards. The one guy goes, I never made the connection of the direct connection a pillow has to sleep. You never made that connection. What are you laying on? When you go to sleep, unless you're at the Port Authority because you're trying to be a comedian at 4:00 in the morning. Yeah, it's like I never made the connection of dick to pussy. Or Dan's ass, dick to ass.
Oh, please.
So, the My Pillow guy is very, and I just realized he looks like Rick from L.A. Minnesota. He looks like Jesse the Body Ventura if he's in the pillows. How embarrassing. Very, very womanly. The pillow thing. MyPillowBiter.com. That's our new one. And every pillow biter from Minnesota. Dad, stop sipping the coffee, dude. It's disgusting. Honestly, you got to do it away from the mic. What are you laughing at? Yeah, I'm serious. Don't do it again.
Okay.
Please. What do you mean, okay? Don't sip it again. Why are you being defiant? It's disgusting. It's making me sick. I'm the host of the show. I don't care what makes you sick. Okay?
You, the king of
Dan, it's my show. I paid for the equipment. All right? You don't get an opinion.
And you paid for the coffee.
Yeah, you don't get an opinion. Don't sip it on the microphone. It really grosses me out. What are you laughing at?
Of all the things that gross you out.
Of all things that gross me out. But the day I hear your shit, there's stuff's out on the corner. Dan's lived there for a year and a half. I haven't heard him shit yet, thank God. I used to make Adrian and Dana shit in the lobby. Do you shit in the lobby? There's a bathroom in the lobby.
Or the health club.
Well, we know you'll do anything there. When we had the show in New York, Dan used to shower he used to prefer showering at the gym. Ooh, far. That's not. You prefer showering with dudes?
No, I did not prefer.
Well, what was wrong with you? Your Chelsea apartment?
Because I had to go home then, and it was like a major trek.
Yeah.
To go home and then to go.
You had to live in Chelsea?
Well, no.
What was so special about Chelsea?
I lived at 65th and 3rd before I.
I'm talking about when we think we were doing the show. Unless you were faking me out, I dropped you off on 8th and 22nd.
No, yeah, but that's where that was a discount apartment. It was a deal apartment.
So what does that mean? You shared a bathroom?
Huh? No. It
was
just was
disgusting. The bathroom? What? I don't. So you preferred showering at the gym?
No, I went from the gym to work.
Why not get an apartment closer to work, or go to the gym closer to your apartment?
Because I had paid for the gym for a year, and it was at Rockefeller Center.
Okay.
And the other thing was, at the one at Rockefeller Center, they gave you clothes. They gave you stuff to wear.
What are you talking about?
So I didn't have to wash it.
What do you mean?
You were there.
No, I've never been. What are you talking about? They give you clothes.
They give you. There was giant walls of T-shirts and shorts.
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. I've never heard of this in my life.
Yeah.
Was it a homeless shelter, Dan, or a gym?
No. It was.
What do you mean a giant?
LA Fitness.
They give you shirts?
Yeah, they give you shirts with LA Fitness on it. And then, because a lot of the people there are salesmen and brokers, and they don't have
A lot of them are broke.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't have time? You don't have time to buy. What don't you have time for? Dan, you had plenty of time, by the way.
Yeah.
You weren't a broker. What'd you have to get to the studio for? To make Bruschetti didn't know where Alabama was? Boy, the revelations about your life. They keep coming.
They had a whole wall of T-shirts. And
that's disgusting. What do you mean? Other people
they were washed.
Oh, that's so gross. So other people wore the shirts.
Yes.
Dan, that is the most grotesque. That's how the AIDS virus came about. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah, you don't share shit with people. Oh, that's so skeevy. And what do? You work out with it? You must look so disgusting when you work out. Does that black hair get matted to your arms? Oh, that black hair must get matted.
Why don't you come down to the gym with me one day?
I don't want to know. It gets matted down with sweat.
Well, I would wear.
Take the shirt off.
I would wear 3 pairs of shorts.
You take the shirt off. Why, you like to make a little treasure trail? You take the shirt off, right? And then what do you do with it? You put it in a hamper, and some guy, I'm sure, is very efficient. Because the people
Carlos was his name.
Yeah, because the people with the best work ethic and skills in life get a job washing the clothes at LA Fitness. Oh my God! I got the I'm shivering. When's the last time you did that?
Oh, I haven't been a member.
Yeah,
for 2 years.
Yeah, because it comes with the rent I pay here. Well, there's a bathroom up here, and I use that one. So you would shit there, shower. Why don't you just move into the fucking LA Fitness? You were always there. People were probably talking about you. Who is he? I don't know. Ugh.
That was the best shape I was in my entire life.
That was?
Yeah, because I
When
went
I saw
every
you-
day. It was like a thing. I got up.
You look like Carl Rove. So, man, I can't get. I'm actually stalled mentally. I mean, so other like executives took the shirts.
All the executives were there. Jeff Zucker was there from NBC. All the executives were there.
You saw
NBC.
Jeff Zucker use a shirt?
Yes,
No,
yes,
you
he did. Yes, he did.
Saw that. Such a bullshitter.
Even in the VIP locker room, they had.
Dude,
same
Jeff
thing.
Zucker's got a fucking gym in his office.
He was down at the LA Fitness. He was I think he was executive producer of the Today Show 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
No, he was the head of fucking NBC at that time.
Well, he was there. I saw him. I would see Lauren Michaels there every once in a while.
Lauren Michaels?
Mm-hmm. Not at the gym. He would be at the Red Gym
Believe
restaurant.
me, Lauren Michaels doesn't use the LA Fitness show.
Yeah, he wasn't at the gym. He was at the restaurant.
Right, exactly. And he has his own clothes on. You don't think? I mean, you don't see how disgusting that is.
You know, it used to bother me, but then it didn't bother. When you figure out the germs you get on the subways here, I was like, forget it.
No, it's not the same as changing.
I used to be
exactly like getting on the 7 train and changing clothes with a guy. They have that on the 6 train, by the way. They have clothes. Oof, that is disgusting. Did you wear shower shoes and everything?
Yes, I had shower shoes.
So you never wash your feet?
I had socks too.
So you wore socks in the shower?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, that's
So
one
why
thing.
would you? So if you're disgusted by it like that, why would you not just shower at your own place?
Because it was so far to go home.
So you wear socks when you shower. So your
Yes.
shoes, your feet were never clean for the entire 3 years. How did you clean your feet?
Well, once you did that, you took the socks off by my locker, and then
And you washed your feet.
yeah.
What are you, like an AIDS victim, or like like Mother Teresa? Then Mother Teresa comes over and washes your feet because you have AIDS because you wore the shirt. LA Fitness. What about it? That's not the manliest gym either. The LA Fitness, all pink and blue, pink and light blue.
Now the one at
Like it's all pastel colors.
the one at DirecTV, down by DirecTV where we worked, that was in that one was on Hudson.
Let's not talk about it.
They had enough lockers for
Okay.
people, so you got
Go back to sipping the coffee. Bed lockers.
and they had outdoor pool at summertime.
Oh, it's so gross.
Full of the ladies.
Yeah, right. That's what ladies. Listen, I'm trying to.
The twins went
trying to
there.
pretend he's straight. Full of the ladies. Not the guys. Certainly not. There's no fucking cock there, because that's what you probably like. I don't. I hate it. I like the ladies. It's full of the ladies. I bet guys. A lot of people say guys tell ladies. Common mistake. Common mistake. It's full of the guys. I mean the ladies with the other people's clothes on. Yeah. So what did you do? You went down and talked to the twins?
They asked if I could put their names at the door.
Of course.
I didn't want to go
Because they
there.
get everything.
I didn't want to go there when they were there.
Why?
I just didn't.
Why? Because they were girls?
I just didn't.
You
want
just
to.
said you were happy about it. You say you don't go when they're there.
Yeah, I just didn't want to go when they were there.
But that's probably when all the ladies were there.
Well, the twins were not my age range.
What would you look for, 60-year-olds? That's when all the disgusting, mole-having, middle-aged ladies were there.
The second they opened their mouths, I lost interest
Yeah,
in them.
that's when all the golden girls were there. What are you talking about? Nothing. You just have to. If Dan says something, you just have to ask him about it, and the whole thing falls apart like a house of cards. The lies.
No,
the lies come down in an avalanche.
Only for you that doesn't make sense.
What do you mean doesn't make sense?
Like gym clothes or
the lady. Dan, I've never met anybody who went to the gym and went to the locker and went to the door. I mean, what, the wall? They're hanging on the wall. Well, Carlos would limp out with his gout and his infections. Carlos, the guy washing our clothes, has an ear infection. He's not in today.
Oh.
His cousin's here. I saw him picking a scab by the washer.
Oh.
What do you they think that doesn't happen, Dan? First of all, he probably shits and pisses all over. Probably hates you. Hates you for making more money than him. Hates you for being American, being born in a better family. You know, you're born in a wealthy family.
Yeah.
Filatos. Dad's looking at a major inheritance.
I don't think so.
Yeah, well, all right. No, but I mean, you're doing the right thing by hiding it. You're doing the right thing by lying about it. They probably tell you on the phone, don't tell that fucker you got money coming. That's all we ask. You know, we're embarrassed by you getting the $30 million, but don't tell your fucking fat boss. Joe Chillin. I'm trying to do the math. You for laundromats, apartment houses. Probably a slumlord, too. Probably that's where you found Carlos. So, Carlos, you knew the guy who did the laundry?
Yeah, he had a name tag on.
And you say, hey, Carlos.
And I would see him pretty much every day, Monday through Friday.
Any hot guys accidentally come into the underwear? Any hot guys have their cock stuck to the front of the underwear for about an hour? Because I'll take those. And then I'll sit out by the lady.
All the Rockettes work out there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In the same bathroom as you?
No.
No, of course not. That would be disgusting. But, so your hair's matted. You talk to people when your hair's all matted down, or you make sure. Do you wear long sleeves when you're working out too? You come up, you're all hot. That long.
Yes.
So you're that embarrassed by the hair?
Yeah.
Oh God. Actually, I've known you for how long? 5 years. I've never seen your arms. I just realized I've never seen Dan's arms. What do you got? Like tits? You got man tits, probably, right?
No, mine are fine. Mine
are fine.
They're proportionate for a man. The Boschetti had way bigger ones than I do.
God, this is so grotesque. So you have tits, though?
No, I have a man's chest.
You do? Okay, well, we know from the hair. You have an Italian woman's chest. Well, as long as you're happy. Why wouldn't you be happy? You want money.
Yeah.
And you got to really, I'm thinking your end's about 20 mil.
Oh.
In cash.
Oh, you are so wrong.
That's why you don't care. So you were in long sleeves even in July in the gym. Long sleeves.
Well, it was air conditioned.
Right, but still, it's July. You go, and then you went outside you have a backpack on. You had that backpack and then long sleeves. Like a cotton fleece.
I would shower.
Yeah.
And then I would normally go and have lunch, which it takes me about 45 minutes to get my heart rate down to stop sweating. So it would take, because if
why?
I left,
What is that at? Why?
I don't know why. I have this thing where even if I finish up at the gym, go take a shower,
yeah,
and let's say that I had to run to a meeting or something, about 15 or 20
what
minutes.
Meeting?
15. I used to have phone calls.
Yeah.
We used to have these phone calls every day when
they did a lot.
Ken Cole would call me.
And it's Ken Cole. Have you stopped sweating? I had the same problem in Seattle. I was there. I would sweat quite a bit. And I found something called soap. And anyone giving you soap then? I had this crazy idea. Maybe I'll take this long sleeve cotton fleece off. Dad, 45 minutes to stop sweating because you're in a cotton long sleeve fleece. It's July. That's why you're sweating.
No, even in the wintertime, I would be like that.
Well, that's because you were around Dick.
Yeah. You're
probably sweating. Sweating like a nun in a cucumber patch.
Oh, God.
Oldie but a goodie there. Yes. If you embrace your sexuality and came clean about the money, you're gonna be so much happier. Wait a minute, I just figured out, Dan. I just figured out the whole fucking thing.
Okay.
If you came out, your father would take you out of the will. I just figured out the whole fucking thing. I literally saw light from the light bulb that came over my head. Now I get it.
Oh, you got it, Columbo.
Yeah, well. Tippy. Who could call a dog?
I didn't name the dogs.
But you called it. I would refuse to call it Tippy.
Yeah,
I go, hey, dog. Hey, dog, go front of the fucking street.
When there's 4 other ones, you have to...
There's 4 other guys. When there's 4 other little darlings, these little monsters of mine. Oh, they're smart. The chubby one's not smart. What was the chubby one who died? Was that Tippy?
That was Tippy, yeah.
No, I thought it was Tubby. Would you tease Tippy and call him Tubby? With the other Brussels Griffons go, who let the Brussels Griff hands out? Who let the Brussels Griff hands out? Who? That's the gay version. Who let the Brussels Griff hands out? Who? So Tippy died.
Yes.
What did Tippy tip the scales at? And what were the other names of the dogs? What were the ones that lived?
Let's see. There was Tip. There was Walter.
Oh, you called Tip?
Yeah. There was Walter.
Walter?
There was Mimi.
After who?
There was Mimi.
Mimi. Oh, my God.
There was Martin.
Was she named after the fat chick on Drew Carey?
There was Martin.
Yeah.
And there was Beulah.
HIV? Oh, wait, I'm you. Did they? You should. I got to piss this stuff. Hillary, are we ready?
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton still wears the. I'm watching Fox News. By the way, Fox News, man. I watch that and CNN a lot because I'm just a junkie for all this fucking. Well, I'm a junkie for heroin, but I'm also a junkie. I'm a junkie the regular way. And people say I'm a chocolate junkie. I'm a junkie the way you would normally used. That stops the conversation. I'm a work junkie, man. I just am. Like at a dinner party, people go, "Oh, I'm just a work junkie. It's killing me." Yeah, I'm a junkie. The way it was started, the word was started, the regular way it's used, the normal definition of junkie. That's me too. The whole circle goes. The guy who was going to say he's a chocolate junkie shuts up. But I'm watching all of this, and I got to tell you, Fox News, you realize how old people are who must watch Fox News. Because there's 3 stars on Fox News. There's 3 people you see all the time if you watch Fox News. Sean Hannity, Bill O'Reilly, and William Devane.
Oh, yeah.
Because William Devane is the new guy who shills the gold and silver. Hi, I'm William Devane. And I don't get, like you said, like the snarl bees on a golf cart. And it's raining. I'll tell you what. Some investments are as useful as a wet scorecard. And then he goes into the pitch. So they're at a golf course, so they paid for that location. And he's on a golf cart, so they paid for the location, the golf cart, everything for that one line. Because then he goes into a pitch you could do in front of a blue piece of construction paper. Boy, I'll tell you, some investments are as useless as a wet scorecard. And there's a special effect. They add the rain later, so God knows how much that cost for that one. It's not a strong joke, and quite frankly, Bill Devane does not deliver it properly. Okay, so there's that, and the other thing that's gross, I literally can't eat. I can't be in the same room when it comes on. Every second commercial is for a fucking catheter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. And it hits you like out of nowhere, like when Jason pops out of the water the first Friday the 13th. Or is that Jason? Yeah, whatever.
I never saw it.
He jumps out of the water there. And you never saw the first Friday the 13th?
I've never seen, no. None
Why?
of those. I just don't.
I mean, when you were a kid. Well, you weren't a kid. I was 7th grade. How old were you?
I have no clue when did it come out?
79.
I was already working, baby.
Yeah. Well, you probably dated older guys.
Yeah.
Like a lot of chicks do when they're in the know.
I've never seen any of the Friday the 13th.
Well, I was 1979. I went
Texas Chainsaw.
I was 11 years old. I never saw that. That's before, but a little before. But 1979, I was 11. It was the first horror movie I saw. Anyway, there's a scene where the guy comes out. We need Dan to give us a commentary, to break the flow of the story. Just assume I made the right analogy. So it's all about Dan, not the story. Like it's like when Friday the 13th, when Jason goes, never saw it. Okay. No, my apologies. I did ask you a question, but it was rhetorical. Don't listen to my rhetoric.
Can I ask you one question?
Go ahead.
Does he say William Devane from Bad News Bears breaking training?
No.
Okay.
That was a joke, right?
Yes.
I'm going to get you a bell. When you tell a joke, ring a bell. Bill Devane joke. Yeah, I'm telling you. You're watching Fox News and CNN too. And then I saw the average age. I looked it up. It's like 71. That watches Fox fucking News. So this Waters World kid is like 28. He's pretty hip. He's big at the rock scene. Big on the rock and roll scene. It was 71. They're big fans of Talking Points. When we were in school, when we go to see TP in concert, we met Tom Petty. These kids mean Talking Points. We're going to see TP, Tom Petty. No, Talking Points. That's Bill O'Reilly's alter ego. Talking Points is fine with the Bill Cosby rape thing. If Bill Cosby showed consent. Talking Points thinks he should have showed consent. Talking Points is against rape. I'm Talking Points. I'm Bill O'Reilly. I'm Talking Points. Talking Points is Bill O'Reilly. This is Bill O'Reilly. I'm Talking Points. Yeah, so you're watching it, you're watching, having fun watching about all the political bullshit, the Trump shit, and out of nowhere you see you beautiful, nice old couple. They look very nice, and go, "Are you like us? Do you use catheters?" Oh, then they got the pocket catheter. What the fuck? What's that for? You're an elevator? Take out your pocket catheter. Sometimes when I'm in an elevator with the older women, I give myself my insulin pen. I just they get so disgusted. Sometimes you give it in the side of your stomach, sometimes in your arm, and when they see the stretch marks on my stomach, it's burn. Do you live with the guy with the matted down black hair from the gym? So you're washing all that sweaty, disgusting stuff with my clothes. Sometimes you walk around my shirt, by the way.
I brought clothes here.
Keep my shirt if you wear it. Now it's the gym shit. Other people. So, were you friendly with Carlos? Like, if you lost any, what would you do with your old shit? With the stuff you wore to the gym?
After you were done?
You hung it up? What'd you put
No, they had a big garbage can. You just threw it in there.
You put your clothes in the garbage can? Well, your clothes you wore to the gym.
Oh, no, I had a locker. But the reason why I think the Rockefeller Center, LA Fitness you had to give clothes were two reasons. A lot of executives, and the second one was that they didn't have a lot of locker space. So not a lot of people were able to get permanent lockers. So you got a code. And you got in there, and you just found an open locker, and then if you hit the star, you pick the code, and then you got to go to the gym, Right. And so I would hang my clothes in there. And they were very small lockers. In the wintertime, I would run from Rockefeller Center to the gym with just a sweatshirt on or something.
Right.
Because a coat wouldn't fit in there.
Well, I mean, you could go to another gym where that has big lockers.
Because we got a deal that one, so...
How cheap are you? Dude, you're getting like $1 billion.
Yeah.
Dude, how much
I am not.
What would you save?
That.
What would you save, Dan? And so, what would you save so Carlos has to do your fucking laundry? What would you save?
What do you mean, what would I save?
How much would you save to go to a gym with a big locker?
I had to go. We had laundry facilities in my building. The first building where I lived at, 65th and 3rd, they had really nice laundry facilities. At the building that I lived with in Chelsea, it had terrible. So I would go to
Why?
I would go to a...
Why was it terrible?
It was just an old machine, and so I would go to a laundromat. But I would go to one near Rockefeller Center.
You were in Chelsea. You couldn't get a gay guy to do your laundry? They love doing laundry.
And then I discovered Fluff and Fold, and then I was...
No, but I mean, honestly, in Chelsea, you get all those gay guys do your laundry. Leave them on. You don't have to fuck them. Dad walking out going, "Well, look, is that you, Ed? How are you?" "Oh, well, I'm okay. Working for those two homophobes." Anyway, God, I wish there was some big man around to do my laundry. You will. You are just such a pumpkin.
Stephen A. Smith came with me a couple of times.
He did not.
He did. I really feel I got to work out.
That's
I'm getting a little plump, Dan.
Black guy. The most racist. Dan is so left wing too. He's like almost communist. I'm finding out he sticks on Chris Matthews.
I am not. I like to see Chris Matthews because he spits at the screen. You can see it.
Yeah, right.
The spitting.
That's a reason to watch him. So for you, it's like a buddy shot.
Oh, God.
Chris Matthews. I imagine Chris Matthews' face is like a cock. Now, you know what? Now I'm thinking that you got to see Dan going out of his way not to sip on the mic. No, Dan, I want that to be the closing thing. You sipping. Take the sip again. This will be our closing theme.
On mic? You want me
Well, yeah. Well, I want to hear it. Yeah, this is our closing theme. Oh, that's so gross.
You eat, you drink.
Oh, that's so grotesque. Oh, the way it's sort of like that slurping. Oh, I'm gonna fucking throw up.
It's coffee.
Yeah, but it's the way you're sipping it. I think of it, Carlos. I skeeve it. Skeeve everything. Oh. That'll be it. So record that. Pre-record a bunch of disgusting slurs.
Okay. I'll do that tomorrow.
No, tonight. You'll have time. I had a photographer who was supposed to take publicity pictures of me. I'm pushing 50. I'm blowing off everything. Like, I just don't care. My poor manager has an assistant. She keeps Amanda. She's so efficient. These people are so efficient because they're like these millennials right out of college, and they're so happy to have a job. And then they're working for a 48-year-old guy who just is over it. Artie and Dan, man. He's so nice. Like, everything's ready for tomorrow. Noon. I will be there noon. I'll remind you at 11.
And, she sends it to my phone. So it pops up on my phone, and I'll start to laugh, your appointment. So, okay, he's not going to make that. He's not going to make that. He's not going to make that.
Exactly. There's a guy coming here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, I'd make the guy wait.
Now, you used to love going to the barber. What's the deal with the barber? Are you going to do that?
The barber? What are you talking about?
You told me you really liked going to the barber.
When did I tell you that?
When we went to the one by Martin Scorsese's old apartment or wherever he lived.
Yeah, okay, but I never made that. I got to get a shave. I love getting a shave. I do like, but I don't. How often I do that? You can't do it that often.
When are you going to go to the barber?
I gotta go. I just when I did the Judd Apatow show, Apatow said to me, "Just let it grow out. It looks kind of cool coming out of your hat, like the little hair." That was in October. Wait a minute, when did we? That was November.
November, yeah.
I haven't cut my hair. And by that point, I hadn't cut my hair. I cut my hair right before Montreal. I went to a festival, so that was July. Holy shit! It's almost a year. I wash my hair every day. I have not cut or brushed my hair. For stand-up, I just put a hat on, but now people, when I go on stage, are really, really upset. It looks like they're seeing a monster.
Now, we've been told that there's a Tonight Show appearance in your future. Are you going to cut your hair for that?
Is there one?
That's what we've been told.
Oh, yeah? What do you mean we've been told? Who told you? They got, yes, yeah. Well, it got canceled out.
Yeah, but I think that he said that they're going to want you in the next...
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I will. Who cares? I mean, does Questlove cut his hair now? I look like Questlove, I do. Hi. Are you like us? Do you use catheters? Oh, and I get that pain in my crotch.
Oh, I know.
When I've had catheters in a couple of times. When I had pancreatitis, I was in the hospital. Oh, they put that when they take it out. And sometimes the nurse has an attitude. He does that thing where like a chiropractor snaps your neck. He doesn't tell you. So they'd have this move where like they're, let's take your temperature. How you doing? That's how we do it here. Sorry, I don't want to tell you. Then they go, now when you pee again, it'll be blood. Don't worry about it. What? Oh, it's so terrible. It's either Dan sipping for the closing theme or this. Me sneezing. Ah! Oh, God. That's William Devane sneezing. It's William Devane in between shots. Mr. Devane, we're ready for you. All right, wait a minute now. What are my lines? This is the silver copy. What the fuck happened to gold? You want me to ask? I'm not sure. I'm not the director. I'm just out of UCLA. What are you doing? What are you fucking you out of UCLA? You look a little flimsy. Well, I'm not sure what flimsy means, but I am a major in theater. Yeah, and you're working on a fucking gold infomercial. I'm sorry to be insensitive. What do you got coming up? Well, I'm doing the Ibsen Festival outdoors at Griffith Park. Really? That sounds good. I just want to say I loved your work in Rolling Thunder. To play a Vietnam vet with that kind of courage. Now, you had a hook for a hand. I noticed you don't. I was always told you did really have a hook. Sorry, kid, get one.
He was a good Kennedy, too.
I'm sorry, get one. Who's that? That's the guy Carlos watches. Carlos, my guy, watches his clothes. Don't pay attention to him. No, I didn't have a real hook. I was just playing the hook, you know. Now, did you research? Yeah, I wore a hook for like a year. Instead of a hand. You did? No, faggot. No. No, boy, I don't think that's necessary. Sorry, I'm from a different time. That's not me. That's the crystal meth I dissolved into my whiskey. Talking. I'm sorry to see you like this. I know addiction is a... I had an uncle who was had one too many beers there once. So how'd you get into acting? Well, I am kind of the canary in the mine field. The what? The canary in the mine? In the gold mine? What's that? What's that saying? The canary in the cock in the ass? Yeah. I'm kind of the cock in the ass of my family. You're the cock in your family's ass. Yeah? Oh, yeah, there, I got it. Sorry, I had a piece of silver lodged up there. Oh, now, Mr. Devane, you okay? What was that? What? Actually, one of the bad news bears came out of your nose. In breaking training. Was that Ahmad? Yeah. It looks like him. I'd say racism will get you nowhere, kids. I checked that at the door. Okay. I just feel, a lot of us millennials are arrogant, and I feel I could learn so much from your generation. Oh. I've been listening to your podcast. When Dan sips, it's so disgusting.
Oh, stop.
Mr. Devane? Yeah. Weren't you on a Dynasty? No. That's Patrick Duffy. He was on Dallas. I got you with some gay bait there, buddy. Oh, you got me. What do you play in the Ibsen Festival? You doing Othello? That's Shakespeare, actually. Oh, you should play Othello. I think you'd be a good shine. What shine mean? I don't even know. I'm just got out of UCLA. Well, that's the way cool people used to say African American. Cool people? I don't think so. I just Googled it. A Klan meeting came up.
Oh.
I don't know. Some of us young people some of the younger people quit, and I just feel I like you so much, I just wanted to. You deserve to know why. Yeah. And, we all have our own politics, but supposedly there's a fungo bat, a long bat. Yeah. You want it? No. Got one. Because I'll loan it to you, but I don't want it back. No, supposedly one of the millennial kids, I know a lot of them quit. Yeah, I noticed that too. Do you know why? No. Well, some of them found the bat. They were parking your car. They found a bat in the back of your seat, in your back seat. Yeah, it said "Refugee Be Good" stick. Yeah. So you had to see what it used to say. Way worse. Oh. So are they ready for me yet or what? Yeah, they are. Can I get a picture? I've been working on this. Sure. What, you want an autograph? Yeah, sure. What do you want me to say? I don't know. To the baddest of my bears. How about to the baddest of my bears? No, I'm not going to write that.
You're going to hurt yourself.
How about good luck at the Ibsen Festival? Which is what you'll be doing in college. And good luck working at a Hummel gift shop, which is what you'll be doing the rest of your life. Well, if that's the only way I can get a Bill Devane autograph, I'll take it. Great. Are they fucking ready over there? Yeah, they better be. The golf cart was out of current last time. And tell them I like where it's a Bill Devane. It's a Bill Devane sort of signature. I wear my polo shirts out of my pants, over the khakis. Well, good news. I'm the only millennial to stay because I love you. Well, that's good. More pussy for me. You don't know what you're missing, kid. You should cure yourself of that. Go to a priest and cure yourself. Millennial pussy is completely shaven.
Oh.
Do you feel this bit's gone on too long? Listen to me. Yeah, the key in comedy is always knowing when it's over. And believe me, this is Artie Lang saying it's over. See, we use that for Hugh Hefner, that bit, but it works for Bill Devane too. It works for a lot of older people. We'll that's going to be a recurring character. And we'll try Dan sipping his coffee in a disgusting way. Because there's only one word for that. It's disgusting. How about a visual of your matted down black hair from sweating at a gym with the Carlos LA Fitness clothes, gym clothes? It's unbelievable. Right now there's a bunch of people at that LA Fitness choosing clothes you wore. Unreal. Was Carlos there a long time?
Yes,
is he still there now?
I think he is, yeah.
Benefits and shit?
I would imagine.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, let's take a break. We come back. I'm gonna go faint, and then I'm gonna try to push a shit out, and then we're gonna. I have tape of Eric Trump. Is it Eric? Yeah, not Donald Trump Jr. He's great too, but Eric Trump is particularly awesome when he does interviews. He does Gretchen. What's her name? Gretchen.
Greta Van Susteren.
Greta Van Susteren on the record. He does her show quite a bit, and him and Donald Trump Jr. They try to hammer home the importance of hard work in life. And then he told us how hard it is how hard he worked to get the beautiful apartment, the beautiful wife, and then you see the beautiful apartment house and it says Trump on it. And then you see the beautiful place where he works and it says Trump on it. And then you see the beautiful wife and it says Trump on it. We got tape of him getting interviewed, and it's what we call in comedy a beach ball coming in to goof on. So, and by the way, I'm not political. I'm not pro-Trump, anti-Trump. It's just fun to go. I'm a comedian, and I wish the Trump kids nothing but well. I'm not sending them anthrax in the mail. I want them to have fine lives, and they will. Believe me, I'll die alone soon, and they won't. But as a comedian, I'm pointing out that it's funny that Donald Eric Trump pretended it was hard work got them their job at the Trump Tower. After this. Wait, is this on? Yeah, all right. Hey, my Millennial Falcons. That's what I call the young kids on Artie Quitter. I can't believe that hasn't caught on more. You know, I've dated a couple of young girls. They're always flying home from New York because they have to go home and get money. And I guess the parents say, I still want to see you at the holidays. They have to go, so they're flying all the time. And they're free. They're free. They're spreading their wings as young children from incredibly rich families. Suffering all the hardships of New York with a 4-bedroom, enormous luxury apartment building suite that they live in, all expenses paid by themselves. And if they have 3 friends over to visit them who are also struggling with their rich parents, they can have their own room and bathroom. So I call them the Millennial Falcons. And I'll tell you what, when I first said it, it got really a great reaction. I forget who I said it in front of. Might have been Dan, but he'd just gone to the gym. So he could have been huffing and puffing or laughing.
Sweating.
And, my latest commercials that I hate are the Ancestry.com. Oh, God. Turns out I'm not Italian. Who gives a shit?
Stein.
These fucking young kids are all like, well, I thought I was marrying a guy who was a quarter French. Turns out. Shut the fuck. Show the real entertaining ones. Like the Italian kid from Bensonhurst who finds out he's a quarter black. Finds out the Moors banged his great-great-grandmother in Sicily. Yeah. Here's that commercial. He's right next to the fucking his representative from Ancestry.com who has 2 fucking enormous bruises above his eyes. Yeah, this is what's your name? Freddie. Yeah, he's my guy who found out my. You got to change this because the blood work came back, and it turns out I'm a quarter nigga. Listen, go fuck yourself. There's a mistake, right? There's a mistake. Yeah, you gonna tell everybody it's a mistake and tell your fucking manager it's a fucking mistake? You think I'm a quarter moolie? You piece of shit. Yeah, that's right. I'll go tell my fucking father-in-law I'm a fucking half a shine. Go fuck yourself. I'll tell you, Dad, you won the mulatto. You piece of fucking shit. Yeah, hey. I'm here with the manager again. Yeah, the next result's not as great. Even worse than the first one. You're saying I'm 3/4 Puerto Rican? What are you, kind of piece of shit are you? You fucking piece of fuck-stained shit. Puerto Rican. How about I fucking stab you with my fucking steak knife? Ancestry.com. It's always like a young couple or an older couple. For 92 years, I thought I was white. Turns out I'm Italian. Turns out I'm a filthy greaseball.
I traded in my lederhosen for a kilt, one of them says.
He did?
Yeah, he turns out he's Scottish.
Oh, that's right. The guy wore lederhosen, yeah. Who gives a flying fat frog's ass? What a horrible pitch. You know what I mean? What a horrible, By the way, Bernie Sanders has to change his publicity photo. Bernie Sanders, right now I'm looking at the publicity photo that Fox has for the next town hall, or whatever the fuck they do every 2 days, town hall debate. They say the same shit. And again, Hillary Clinton refuses to get out of that Star Trek thing. We need warp speed. Scotty, beam me up, Scotty. We need warp speed. We need more African Americans on the SS Enterprise. Ahora's not enough. It's Aurora. Ahora is what I called her after that weekend with my husband. Again, my new observation about Bill Clinton. He looks so gaunt and so wrinkled, and it looks like he was a vibrant, brand new roll of paper towels filled with cum, and someone wrinkled, just rang it, all the jizz out of him. Just all the jizz. And now that's what he looks like this. Losing his mind, arguing with people on the stump, as they call it. Yeah, I'd like you on the stump. Herman Cain is my favorite black guy. Oh, do I love him. The conservative black guy. Still talks ghetto. He's a black guy who succeeded by opening up 42 McDonald's. And he's like, Ronald Reagan was my political genius hero. When I say like this here, Hillary has got to do something other than what she's been doing, because ISIS is running up wild up in this motherfucker. Mr. Cain Hannity, Sean Hannity here. Always a pleasure and an honor to have you on. Dr. Ben Carson, the two black conservative guys, I guess they, God bless Cain for becoming like, Tucker Carlson and blackface. That's another one, Tucker Carlson. He thinks he's a little too witty. Oh, is he thrilled with himself when he makes a joke. Oh. And the hot chicks, he's another one, like that fucking weird-looking short guy on Fox and Friends on the right, the weird-looking elfin. You know what I'm talking about? I played, he was on the Beach Bowl team I was on with the Direct TV. We played that Beach Bowl, D-list celebrities like myself playing fucking Deion Sanders. I'll never forget, we had Deion Sanders lined up against one of the stars of How I Met Your Mother. He was one of those, not Peter What's-His-Face from Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and not Neil Patrick Harris. The other guy with like dark hair, and I guess he was like a real actor-y guy, a theater guy. He was lined up guarding Deion Sanders, one-on-one. And Deion Sanders, the first play of the game, Deion Sanders beat him by 50, just ran right by. Like it was as if Deion. Here's the analogy: like Deion Sanders against the guy from How I Met Your Mother. There's no metaphor. It was just what you assume would happen happened. He beat him by the entire length of the football field. Someone threw a soft pass up to up in the air, undroppable pass, and Deion caught it. Did that dance? Took his bandana off and said something like, drink Sprite or something. Paying off that alimony. And I said to our coach, who was Flimsy Cam Newton, the Pink Panther, I said to him, I'm not exactly Bill Belichick, but we should exploit that matchup. Deion on the guy from How I Met Your Mother. We should exploit that. All fucking day. But Herman Cain is like, I would love when Hannity made a mistake. Now, Mr. Dr. Cain, you took two heads and took. That ain't my hair. No, I'm the McDonald's motherfucker. Oh, you're the McDonald's black guy. Yeah, I'm the McDonald's black guy. Hannity, get your shit correct. I'm sitting there fake laughing at Tucker Carlson, trying to hit on this Martha McCallham bitch. That's a fine looking white guy. I tell you what. You got some fine looking white pussy up in this bitch. You hit that yet? You hit that yet, Tucker? That shit, that bitch in the other box over there, was like the Brady Bunch shit we're doing. Why can't we can't be standing right next to each other? What's that? Some fucking racism bullshit? Who I look like, Rosa Parks to you, motherfucker? I'm fucking with your ass. He's scared now. No, I open up McDonald's, motherfucker. I didn't take two heads and take them apart. Sometimes I broke up a fight by the salad bar. You ain't got enough croutons in the bitch. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? The carnivores get at the motherfucker. Yeah, I had 32 McDonald's outside of Cheyenne, Wyoming. They did a big report. Not that a black guy would have 52 McDonald's in Cheyenne, that there was a black guy in Cheyenne. Yeah, somebody left one of the Indians in the oven too long, motherfucker. That was my big joke. They loved it. I was very charming. I used that joke in the drive-thru, and they be fucking eating the fries like a motherfucker. Before you know what, I got enough money for like a goddamn... I got some mansion up in this bitch. You know what you get Cheyenne for the money you got, Hanley? Shit. You be living like fucking Alexander the Great or some other fruit. Yeah, motherfucker. And that is attraction for the ladies, baby. Like Danny said about the pool. I was over there. I ain't wearing that fucking Carlos shirts, but shit, I buy my own shirts. Yeah, my bank account got a Big Mac attack. Right about when I was 32, 33. The height of my sexual prowess. And I was good with the ladies anyway. I know I was smooth, motherfucker. I had a rap. I said, I'm going to open up a McDonald's. They said, shit. They said, what are you, the manager? You got to open up? No, motherfucker. You got to take the shit out your ears. Take the white cum out your ears, bitch. Make some room for black cum. Because here I come. Yeah. So, look, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I got caught up in the rhetoric. I'm not a racist. No, I know. I seen it at the parties, Hanley. He was very nice to me. Only asked me to get your car one time. That was a joke. Tucker Carlson put me up there. I know that Tucker motherfucker. Tucker looked like he was right off a plantation. Shit. Tucker looked like he just whipped a brother. Oh, God. That's great. Tucker Carlson, like, nervous laughter. That's unbelievably wonderful. Just so witty. You're such entertaining people. Yeah, I thought that Ben Carson motherfucker looked like he got a brain freeze or something. Oh, God, I wish if Kermit Kane. Oh, why didn't he win? Why didn't he win? We get Barack Obama. I mean, you know, he was a cool black guy, but he's also, well, you know, he's not really a black. Herman Cain's a black guy. You know what I mean? Herman Cain's the guy who ran the numbers in Cleveland. You know. Obama is he's a white guy. Harvard, all that shit. Probably emails. What the fuck? It's President Kane. Shit. Now, first thing I'm going to do is put a McDonald's in the White House, because I know I ain't allowed to make money, but I'm going to let my kids make the money. Wink, wink, nod, nod. Like Trump's going to do. I think that money ain't going to Cayman Islands. Fuck you. Fuck your ass. Now, also, the president's going to be black, but I guarantee you that every bitch that walk in my room will be the same color as the house I'm living in. That's right. That's right, motherfucker. Here come the special sauce. See ya. You know what my fucking middle name is? Hurrah. Herm Hurricane. I know her don't make sense when I say it. It don't matter. That don't mean shit. You ain't gonna hear it anyway if it come in your ear. I fuck every office in a bitch. You gonna get the black man who opened up a McDonald's fuck. Not the black man who took two heads and separate. What the fuck good is that? Like those kids gonna have a life now. Oh, we got a shit life now. Like the family's like, what are you gonna do? They're just gonna die. We all right. We'll get the insurance money. Because no, you understand. Like I'd like to run for president one day, and I'm sandblasting the scriptures into my house, and I think if I had on my resume that I took your two kids who were gonna and took their heads and separated them, I would look good when I ran for president. Stuttering motherfucker. You know, the family's like, okay, go ahead, I guess. He separates the fucking heads, gives the family back the kids. What are they going to do with them? Now I got two separated kids. They're both vegetables still. They're both going to die. Now, they're just going to die in separate rooms. Family's got to buy another TV set. He cost them money. Yeah, I can't make the funeral. I'm stumping. I'm on the stump. Yeah, Herman came. I'd rather. How about Herman came and Ben Carson as vice president? Two brothers, man. Then you got to get that. Then you're going to see the skinheads. Then they're coming out. Wait, William Devane is here. What are you guys doing? Making a commercial? Yeah. I'm Herman Cain, motherfucker. What you doing in here, spreading? You that gold swilling motherfucker. Yeah, who are you? What are you? What, the toilet clog? Oh, fuck, motherfucker. No, it ain't clog. Bad news, bad breaking trainer, motherfucker. I'm a Republican. And I use pocket catheters, bitch. I got one in my dick right now. I ain't use the bathroom, and you know why? I don't use a white bathroom. I don't use a black bathroom. Because I got a catheter in my cock. In my big black motherfucking cock. The fuck is up your nose, bitch? That's a big ass nose, by the way. Hey, that motherfucker who played Kelly Lee, was he a nice kid? I like that guy. The one who played a child retard now to molest or something. Yeah, did you see Dr. Ben Carson around? Yeah, he's somewhere around here. That motherfucker got a free buffet. I know that motherfucker. He ain't a black doctor, but he acts just like a Jew. Put it that way, shit. Yeah, he ain't picked up a check in years, man. He's like, he was fucking living off that separating twins. Excuse me. Yes, my name is Aaron Engelhardt. Yeah, from Engelhardt Industries. Yeah, and we're very... By the way, a lot of people say our kind do not admire people like yourself. And I'd like to say, Dr. Carson, that we are just really as proud to have you living. We're exactly 18.5 feet from our backyard. We had it measured for reasons we don't want to tell you right now. But, yeah, can we buy you dinner? We'd love to. Absolutely. Yeah, that is wonderful. Wonderful. Where's my manservant, Dalton? Dalton? Oh, Dalton, what you want, motherfucker? Oh, he's a feisty one. I'm sorry, that's Herman Cain. Why you want about Dr. Ben Carson building? I want someone to separate me from the gold commercials. That's my old guy sneeze. You work with Hefner. A lot of people are talking about it on the internet, on Reddit. A lot of people saying, Artie's old guy sneezing character. If that doesn't win a Peabody, a fucking Peabody, motherfucker. I was with Dan the cop this weekend. God, it just gets worse and worse. Hey, Lang, I get. What are you doing tonight? Well, let me tell you what you're doing. You're buying me 5 Coors Lights. When I was in high school, people used to call me 451 because at the end of every party, I'd be broke and drunk and I'd want to go to White Castle. And my order in 1985 at White Castle was 5 double cheeseburgers with fries and a large Coke with a lot of ice. It cost $4.51. So I'd ask for exactly that. Guys, you're great. That's $4.51. No, motherfucker. But you go to McDonald's, tell you what, they get you a meal. What that get you? Potatoes and shit? Coleslaw? I'm going to put coleslaw on McDonald's. That's what I'm going to fucking do. He's talking right now. Wait.
Most delegates, no, they're not going to unite behind them. But let's go back to Bill Maher for a moment very quickly here. You have to start with using the right words to identify the right problem in order to end up with the right solution. This administration has not wanted to use the correct terminology to identify the problem for the last 7 and almost 1/2 years. They're not about to do it now. They are soft on radical Islamic terrorism, and the reason that a lot of people are shaking in their boots is because they know that Donald Trump will not be soft on
Yeah, he's pro-Trump.
He will be very soft on radical.
That motherfucker, Trump, he will build a building up your ass. You do something wrong, he's going to start building a... You're going to have more than your ass. He does right. He's pro-Trump. I forgot. I love him. I love him. I love him. Well, speaking of that, he's probably friends with Eric Trump. Of all the Trump children. By the way, Donald Trump Jr., he stands exactly like Mussolini. Watch film of Mussolini, the evil Italian dictator who sided with Hitler. That's the best I can say. After he talks, he has this posturing that he does that's so fucking funny. He talks to the Italian people, he gets them riled up, and he folds his arms a lot like Michael Perry. And then he just and he just looks at them. And they cheer like crazy because he's got that look. Could you imagine what he was like with women, that guy? They had a lot to say. Women in the Mussolini house. The Mussolini Guma. The Mussolini Guma. By the way, the Guma and Mussolini. The Guma happened to be over his house when the Russians came. Bad move. They hung that bitch up too. In the square in Milan. Holy shit, those things. The poor fucking Guma forgot her purse. I just, Benito, Benny, listen, I forgot my purse. Thanks for buying it. I love this at Germans, right? What do you want, bitch? You get the house. I'm trying to beat the Russians. She makes him late. That's right. That's what happens. She makes him late. The Russians catch them both and beat them like pinatas. They look like pinatas. And when they beat the Guma with pinatas, what comes out? A bunch of gold-digging fuck soul shit. I got to piss. You want a back yet?
Did you see over the weekend they had a giant piñata of Donald Trump in Mexico?
Yeah, that's great.
They were banging the shit out of it.
That's hilarious.
Well, let's see. Oh, you know what? Steve Torelli told me to mention him so he gets mentioned on 3 shows in a row. So I told him I would do that if I got a chance. And who else do I want to mention? Fantasy Nuts, Hollywood Rob 33, Mike. Let's see, Franklin.
What are you doing?
Steve Torelli said, "Can you mention me so I could be on 3 shows in a row? Get to mention 3 shows in a row." He made me send him the link to the live podcast so that he'd be the first person to buy tickets. I go, why? It doesn't make your seat isn't going to change. I want to be the first person to buy tickets.
Well, you might be the only person to buy tickets. See, Torelli's a loyal fan.
Yes.
Well, that's what you do when I leave you. You go to Twitter. That's actually a great subject. What's in the Trump pinata?
They were banging the shit out of it.
Of course they were.
And then they had the head explode.
Of course they were. The head exploded like an orange juice. That'd be great if the head is orange juice. You already ought to do the juice. El Chapo. How about the El Chapo pinata? The Sean Penn pinata. El Chapo's hitting right now in the fucking cell. You motherfucker, Sean Penn. What come out of this shit?
They got his accountant over the weekend.
Who?
El Chapo's.
What do you mean? They arrested him or
Yeah,
killed him?
they got him. They
arrested
him. Yeah.
No, he's not bad. I'll tell you what. That guy knows some shit. The protective custody. They must. A guard will probably, a crooked guard will just come and shoot him in the head. Yo, the bad news, the accountant fell. He fell down the stairs. He fell down the stairs, the accountant. Yeah, really. One of those, he like my wife. He's very clumsy. Yeah, my wife, she's always got the black eye. Very clumsy, right, wife? Where's my wife? Hey, wife, aren't you very clumsy? You got a bloody face. Why? I fell down the stairs. Of course, yeah. Yeah, well, maybe the stairs wouldn't be so slippery if you'd fucking listen to me. Yeah, maybe the stairs would be a little less slippery if you didn't talk to the police. Yeah. Maybe the stairs wouldn't be so slippery if you didn't say Sean Penn is cute. You're El Rongo. Get it? El Bicho. You're very clumsy. Clumsy like the accountant. And a hoot. Yeah, what kind of shit? Why they hit Trump's pinata? His tax returns come out. All right, well, here's a good game to play. Speaking of Donald Trump. Donald Trump Jr. was doing some campaigning with his brother Eric, but now Donald, I think Donald has 5 children. They all have wives that look the same. They all have, like, they go to the Trump wife factory. They're all spin off of their mom. Like that Eastern European, maybe mail order bride for rich people. If these kids were not rich, would never, like, the type of chicks that if these kids weren't Trump's, like, the way they'd ignore them would be epic. And so Eric is married with no kids, much like Liberace. And Ivanka just had a baby, so she's not around. They would trample. And listen, it's obvious he's very shallow. She's got one other son that I don't think is good looking, so you never see him. He wants good looking people. He wants them to look like winners. Now, what I just said, I said for a reason, because there's no logic in why Marla Maples' daughter isn't on the stump. I guess she's only 16, but that's good. He could use her like the teen thing. It'd be kind of cute. She's beautiful, very beautiful. It looks like her mom. The only explanation is she's got to be almost retarded. Like the Kennedys had a retarded daughter that used to play with her pussy at dinner. Like they'd have a big family pussy, and the retarded Kennedy would, Era, get your finger out your twat. This is our dinner. Yeah, Mom, hey, Rose, Mom. Listen, when are we going to zap the fucking crazy out of L play with a pussy over there? When are we going to send her to Creedmoor? She was retarded, and she started playing with herself at like luncheons they throw for, the Purple Hill Gang in Detroit, who were evil mobsters who got him rich. That's how he got rich. Motherfucker. Unbelievable. He basically ran liquor during the Prohibition from Canada to Detroit. You want to watch a great documentary? Just Google Purple Hill Gang or anything about. The History Channel did a couple of amazing specials on this. Anything about the Detroit River and Prohibition. The Detroit River would freeze in the winter. Basically from, December 1st to April 1st, it was frozen hard enough to where you could drive on it. And, Prohibition was the 30s, so, the 20s, and cars, the Model T had become very popular, just like moving them off the line. And these gangsters, of course, could afford a lot of cars. And basically, they would drive to Detroit on the river. The Detroit River was the only thing that separated us and Canada. It was actually a border. So they drive from Detroit, they go to Canada, they get the booze, and then the cops would chase them. It was a high-speed chase on the ice. Oh, it was so fucking funny. Some of the old footage. And the main gang was a Detroit-based gang, Jewish mobsters, called the Purple Hill Gang. And they ran things up there. And Joe Kennedy, Sr., he said, you're not Jack Kennedy. Sr. A lot of people, younger people might not know that Jack Kennedy had an older brother, Joe, who was killed in World War II. You got to hand it to the Kennedys. They went over there. They fought. The father was smart enough to realize that would help him. He wanted them to be president from the beginning. So Joe Sr. was being groomed. And Teddy was, well, I never wanted this for you. I always thought it'd be, I don't know, Saturday Kennedy government. Teddy, I knew that Joseph would have to go through. It's the Godfather, by the way, for young people. And that Joe Kennedy was in cahoots with the Purple Hill. Supposedly a brutal guy. Scary motherfucking guy. That's how they got rich. And, they had him and Rose had 50 kids, one of those Irish families. That's why the Bin Laden family had, I think he was the middle of 52 kids, Osama. The middle of 52 kids, like number 19. I mean, you don't get paid attention to. You get neglected. And I was there. The Bin Laden's like the equivalent in Afghanistan or Saudi Arabia of the crazy, huge Irish family that grew up around the block for you. Always had nuts there, you know. Yeah. Oh, yeah, forget about it. Danny Bin Laden, he's crazy. He was great. Danny Bin Laden's crazy, but Patrick Bin Laden, he was 9/11. Danny Bin Laden used to rob gas stations with a water pistol. No. That's the kid. Joe Bin Laden could fart. Whole lot of love by Led Zeppelin. He tell you. Yeah. Osama was the middle kid. Bam. So they sent her to Creedmoor. They sent the I forget her name.
Rosemary.
That was her, right?
I think it was, yeah.
So she got zapped. They got her lobotomy. No more playing with yourself. No more playing.
And then they stuck her in Wisconsin.
Yeah, they just kept her at home. How dark.
I know.
Never like visited her, supposedly. Oof. And then at the end of her life, they brought her back to the last 3 days of her life. I had a sport.
They have a picture.
Yeah.
And I just saw it recently. There must be a book out about her. And they have a picture of the family with her, like right before she died. And
here's Joe Kennedy talking, discussing it with his wife. Honey, this is Rose. We should bring Rosemary back. She's been in Creedmoor for 40 years. Was that the one who was jerking off at the table? No. Yes, your nose, Claudia. Yeah. The Frank Sinatra's on them. You tell that no good Giddy Warp Jago to hold. We're talking about our fucking batshit crazy daughter. Has the nerve to fucking play with a cunt while the Purple Hill Gang's over. I do business with the Purple fucking Hill Gang. Oh, that sounds as bad as it's ever been. I don't know why she's English, by the way. Well, let's have her bring her the fuck back then. Well, she's about to die, right? Yeah, she's got a disease. Yeah, great. We'll bring her 3 days tops. I'll shake a hand, take a quick picture. We'll let Jack get a picture. That'll be good for him. He's running for the stump. But we don't want the Irish. Oh, the movie Blazing Saddles, another one. I can't stop watching. It was on the other day. And David Huddleston was the name of the actor. He's famous for The Big Lebowski. In The Big Lebowski, he plays the guy in the wheelchair. He's the Big Lebowski in that. And he has a line in Blazing Saddles that he delivers in a way. He just hits. It's like hitting a home run out of the park. It's like watching it go. And what I'm about to say is a very bad word in it, but it's in a movie. I'm repeating a movie line, and the way he says it is unreal. At the end of the film, Cleavon Little, black guy plays a sheriff, says, we'll help you save your land to these desperate people. Huddleston's one of the more white people racists. He says, we'll help you save your land. But every ethnic group here wants their own little piece of land to call home. That's all we ask. So they talk about it. Huddleston gets up and makes a huge announcement. All right. We'll give some land to the niggers and the chinks. But we don't want the Irish. What the fuck? Doesn't even make any sense. It's so fucking funny. Think about that. That was an mainstream movie back then. You're not going to see that in like American Pie 6. We'll give some land to the niggers and the chinks. But we don't want the Irish. Fiddlesticks, everybody. And then we're going to end with, Eric, 3 interviews with Eric Trump that he did with Greta Van Susteren. I'm keying up to that. And, there's a drinking game. I don't drink anymore. I used to play the heroin game. It's a lot. It slows it down because every time something happens, you shoot up heroin. And it's not like a quick shot. You have to tie yourself off. It takes a long time and the game stops you. Heroin, shoot up. Wait, I was going to shoot up. You got out your work. So tying it up. I missed it. He missed a vein. You got to do it again. So, no, a drinking game for you. If Eric Trump is ever interviewed anywhere, every time he says the word amazing, if he says the word amazing, you drink. You will be, don't bring your car keys. Your blood alcohol level will be whatever the height is of the Trump Tower. It's unbelievable how rehearsed and nervous he sounds to say the wrong thing. He says positive stuff about his father at a record clip. Never answers one question she has. And it's just, he goes like this. He's an amazing person. He's a wonderful person. He's a great dad. He's an amazing dad. She says, what do you think about his policies? You think he's going to, he'll come in, he'll start using details about some of his policies, like immigration. Well, he's an amazing dad. We grew up. He's an amazing dad. He loves immigration. He's an amazing immigration person. He loves, he thinks immigration's amazing. And he's amazing, and he's a great dad. I'm a great person. He's a great person. And then, at the end, his Rosalita is, she brings up Melania, Trump's wife. And this is before the scandal, obviously. But he says she's an amazing, great person 50 times in a row, it seems like, at one point. He doesn't know what to do. He's so nervous about saying the wrong thing. It's live television. Because he knows nowadays, a clip will go, whatever they call viral, all over the place. And he'll probably shoot himself in the face. He seems that nervous. Well, she's an amazing woman. She's a wonderful woman. She's always by his side. She's by his side all the time. She's by his side in the basement. She wants to, she's a great mother. She's an amazing mother. We're going to play that right after I do one more little speech from Blazing Saddles. Here's Harvey Korman getting his troops riled up. Men, you are about to embark on a great mission. You'll be helping to stamp out runaway decency in the West. Now you will only be risking your lives, whilst I will be risking an almost certain Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor. Now, raise your right hand for the pledge. Right hand. I, your name, schmucks, do hereby pledge allegiance to Headley Lamar, that's Headley, and to the evil for which he stands. Now go do that voodoo that you do so well. Like Taggart, you've been hurt. Oh, that uppity nigger went and hit me on the head with a shovel when I wasn't looking. I sure would appreciate it if you would hang him up by his neck till he was dead. Got him locked up downstairs. Consider it done, stout boy. He goes out to yell to the guy hanging people. Boris, I've got a special. When can you fit him in? I couldn't possibly sneak him in till next Monday, sir. I'm booked solid. He's hanging a horse, by the way. Monday, splendid. Don't worry. Everyone's equal in my eye. He's got an eye patch on. The jokes keep flying. Pick up the unedited version of Blazing Saddles. And if someone asks you to watch Arthur, and it's the Russell Brand one, if someone says to you, if I was president, you talk about laws, if I was president, someone said to you, come on over, we're going to watch Arthur, the movie Arthur, bring some pizza, I go, great. And you get there, and it's the one with Russell Brand, you're allowed to kill them. And the children. Slowly. Before we get to Eric Trump, one other quick observation about Bernie Sanders' publicity photo, the one next. Bernie Sanders looks like an 82-year-old guy woke up and can't find his dentures, and his hair, because his hair's wild. He's got a worried look on his face. It looks like he may not have teeth the whole day. What is that photo? His hair. He looks like he put his head in the puree of a blender, like he put it in a fucking Nutribullet trying to be a millennial. You add kale and my head. Kale, kiwis, and my hair. It's a revolution. Okay. We can start and stop these, right?
Yes.
Okay. We got 3 interviews with Greta Van Susteren. Eric Trump, Donald Trump's son, does about his father and running. He said, try to count the amazings. And we're going to ramp it up. You'll see. Go ahead.
Donald Trump Trump's son, Eric Trump, goes on the record. Nice to see you, Eric.
Hey, Greta, how are you?
Good. So, Eric, the good news is that the national poll comes out and your father is 33 points out in front of number 2. The bad news is he's got this controversy about David Duke. I imagine it's enormously tough for you as a child, but help us understand this one.
Which is, the whole thing is ridiculous. I don't know how many times you can denounce a person. He's denounced David Duke no more than 400 times. I mean, he's tweeted about it. He's tweeted many days about it. He's come out and said it 50 different times. I mean, it's really, you know, my father's a great man. Those 3 letters shouldn't even be used in the same sentence with my father. I mean, he's an unbelievable man. He's been the greatest father in the world to Don, Ivanka, and I. He's just a great man. And this is politics at its ugliest. I mean, this is really politics at its ugliest. And people always told us getting into, you know, presidential, you know, races, it was going to be ugly, it was going to be nasty. I mean, this is really politics at its worst.
Well, even former Governor Mitt Romney has been out, you know, hitting them a couple times. He wants his tax returns, he said last week, and he made an innuendo that there was something in the tax returns that would show us or surprise us. But he tweeted a disqualifying and disgusting response by real Donald Trump, that's his Twitter handle, to the KKK. His coddling of repugnant bigotry is not in the character of America. How do you persuade America that he's not that?
Well, you know, I mean, Mitt Romney certainly wasn't saying that when he was begging for money from my father when he was running for, you know, presidential candidate. But, you know, it's just really sad.
Think of that. How do you persuade the country that your father's not basically the Grand Dragon of the Georgia chapter of the Klan? He's a filthy, disgusting, bigoted racist who should be the head of the Klan. How do you, you know, basically convince the country he's not that? And then listen how fast Eric Chunk was talking. He's like so nervous. I mean, he's reading from it's like his father said, listen, we got to deal, the Amazing Spider-Man, we got to deal with them. If you say the word amazing 400 times, you will basically get us we'll make $5 billion. He's so and he's so scared he's going to say something wrong. It's all just a positive freight train running down the fucking aisle. Okay, go.
My father, there isn't a mean bone in his body. He's an amazing guy. And I just said this before. I mean, he's an amazing guy. He's one of the most philanthropic guys you'll ever meet. And he's an amazing person. How do you persuade people? I don't know. I mean, you had Cruz go out there and say, you know, maybe if Trump releases his tax returns, you'll see some kind of mob affiliation, like people, you know, mention
I thought that was terrible.
I mean,
it's
ridiculous. That's the nature of this, Greta. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
I thought that was terrible. And Senator
is he in the Klan of the Mafia?
I mean, and there's a lot, you know, there's a lot going on. And I suppose they're saying it in part because your father swings hard too. You know, it's been going back and forth.
Absolutely.
The problem is these guys are drowning. You know, they're drowning and they're trying to grab at anything they can, and you know, they're trying to pull them under with them. And you know, it's sad, but I think people are seeing it, and you know, I'm seeing it. And I'm just proud of what he's accomplished thus far.
What do you expect tomorrow? Is there any chance he's going to win in Texas? Because that's the one that Senator Ted Cruz says he's going to win.
Well, I hope so. I mean, we've got so many great endorsements out of Texas, whether it be ICE. I mean, they know he's going to build the wall. He's going to build that wall so quickly, people's heads are going to spin, right? I mean, I think he's got a lot of great endorsements, and Texas is a place we love. I mean, it's a place we've spent a lot of time, and I think we're going to do very well there. But I think my father is going to do great tomorrow, and I think he's going to do great in the whole campaign. You know, you saw the CNN poll, and I think you mentioned it before, but nationwide, he's got a 33% lead over all the other candidates. I mean, he's just doing fantastic. And, you know, Greta, that's a man that hopped into a race, you know, 7, 8 months ago. He self-funded his whole campaign. He spent by far the least amount of money of any candidate. He has by far the best results. I mean, that's what we want in Commander-in-Chief. At least that's what I want in a Commander-in-Chief. You know, let's get the best results. Let's spend the least amount of money.
That's what I want in a Commander-in-Chief.
He's doing amazing. And, you know, again, I love the man to death. He's my best friend in the world. I could not be more proud of him. He's doing awesome.
They seem like best friends.
I say what I say to all the candidates, and so I'm saying to...
Eric, listen up. I can't take this anymore. My head's going to explode. It looks like yours is. It actually is, Gretchen. I can't do this anymore. I'm talking very quickly. I'm saying amazing a lot. I can't do this anymore. But I just want to say he's an amazing person. He's an amazing guy. He's done amazing work. He's a great man. He's a great dad. He's my best friend. He's a great dad. He's a great friend. Yeah, all right. I'm actually trying to just get off of it. Yeah, he's an amazing person. He's a great friend. Well, what do you have lined up the rest of the day? I have to go tell people he's an amazing person. I have to go tell about another 15 other people interview this amazing person. He's a great dad. He's an amazing person. He's a great dad. He's a great dad. He's an amazing person. I have to. Well, it's now the rest of the day. Actually, Gretchen, I'm going to tell people. After we leave here, I'm going to tell the guy who's driving my car that my dad's an amazing person. Amazing dad. He'd be a great president. He's an amazing person. And then later on today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go. Basically, I might go to an amazing diner, and at the amazing diner, I might tell the amazing person who works there. My dad's an amazing. You remind me of my dad because he's amazing and you're amazing. And my dad's amazing. He's a great man. He's a great. Who's your dad? Well, he's an amazing dad. Who's your father? Well, Donald Trump. You might say he's an amazing person, amazing dad. He'll be a great president. I hate him. Oh, he's amazing. He takes my pillow guy should hire him. Well, it's an amazing pillow. It's a great pillow. It's a wonderful pillow. It's just a great pillow. It's a wonderful pillow. I've had pillows before. A lot of pillows. Well, he's gonna make that pillow so fucking quick. Your head's gonna fucking spin. He just lost it. Such curse. That fucking wall, Gretchen. It's gonna get fucking so quick. Your fucking cunt head'll spin. You're an amazing cunt, Gretchen. You're an amazing blowjob. Okay, we're just getting started. Here's number 2. We're gonna ramp up the amazings a little bit, leading on to the amazing Melania comments, which will be, like I say, is Rosalita.
And to work side by side with him. Eric Trump is Executive Vice President of Development and Acquisitions at the Trump Organization, and he joins us. Nice to see you.
Sounds like a tough job.
Hey, Greta, how are you?
Very well. So, okay, so
Stop
your
it right
father
there.
says
Stop
he's
it.
a strong negotiator. You work with your father.
Do you know how much I would have wanted to be the Executive Vice President in charge of acquisitions of the Lang Corporation? I wasn't. You know why? There wasn't a fucking Lang Corporation. In charge of acquisitions. What does he acquire? Herpes? Well, that's that ISIS play. Yeah. That's William Devane. William Devane's a big supporter of my dad. He's a wonderful person. Yeah, where's your dad? He's over there, Mr. Devane. You're a wonderful guy. You're wonderful. You're a wonderful pitch man. He's amazing. Pitch man's amazing. When he talks about the gold, he's amazing. All right, here we go.
Give me an example. What he means by that.
He's the greatest. Man, I've seen him my whole life. I sit across the table from him every single day, and there's no one better.
You do?
He's incredibly quick. He's incredibly practical. He likes to keep things simple. He likes to get things done. He can cut through red tape. I mean, he's an amazing man, and we've seen a lot of great negotiators. We deal with him every single day, and there's no one better than he is. And he'd be an amazing president for this country.
All right. Growing up, was he the disciplinarian in the family?
Yeah, listen, I mean, he never let us get out of line. He made us work. He instilled really great values in us. And listen, we were the last, family that was ever going to be caught dancing on a table at a nightclub, right? It just wasn't us. At a young age, we were put on construction sites. We worked very hard. We were expected to get great grades. We were expected to perform, and we did. He held us to a high standard, and we never let him down. And he was an amazing father and just a great guy. And he's
a great guy, an amazing father. As you might have heard, Gretchen, on construction sites, what they do is they shit in a spackle bucket until the plumbing. If the plumbing is not in yet, if they have to move their bowels to a number 2, a lot of times an amazing bucket will be installed. An amazing carpenter will take an amazing dump in the amazing bucket. And for a couple of summers, my father made my mouth was the bucket. My mouth was the bucket. Oh. My mouth was the amazing bucket on a couple of construction sites. When we built the Chicago Trump Tower, I said, Dad, please let me be in there. I want to be vice president in charge of getting their mouth shit in. And they said, fine, you're going to have to pay your dues. And a lot of the construction workers were filthy foreigners, and the ones who could speak English were some really fun Irish and Italian guys. Italian guys, well, in my family we call Italian guys blacks, and they basically would make fun. I have a big mouth, as you can see. I have a very big cranium, and they would basically tie me off on top of a spackle bucket. On my mouth, they would shit in my mouth. My mouth was used as a spackle bucket, and they said it was the most amazing shit they ever took. Amazing spackle bucket, great man. My father was a great man because one summer he made me be basically a toilet on a construction site in Chicago. Yeah, I got the Chicago guys. Yeah, I got to take a shit. I had some of that Italian beef. I tell you, I had some of that Italian beef for the street festival over by Wrigley, and I got to take an Italian beef shit. Where's the Trump kid? Hey, Trump, did you hose down your mouth? Get ready. Yeah, first of all, I want to say, Anthony, you're an amazing construction worker. You're an amazing person. Yeah, whatever, faggot. Just open your mouth. He opens his mouth.
And they're on the 3rd floor, and he's on the 1st floor.
I just want to let you know, Anthony, there's a bathroom right inside in the diner. If you're like, nah, I'd rather shit in your mouth. Okay, my father thought you might think that. I just want to say this doesn't do anything about our friendship. I still want to go to your family's barbecue that you invited me to. Please don't let that joke I told that you overheard. A lot of my best friends are Italian Americans. The expression "wop" is very, very outdated. I don't know why I use it. It was a joke I overheard at my father's country club, Mar-a-Lago, where we go. It's an amazing club. It's an amazing person. Yeah, what was that joke? Well, it was basically a World War II joke. I'm a history buff, because you know what I mean. And I said, what about, they dropped a bomb on Italy in World War II, and it slid off the filthy WAP country. So it did nothing. It slid off because of the grease. It slid off the country. Say it again. You don't get it. Do you not get it? No, is that like a knack joke? No, it's not a knack. It's a regular joke. Basically, they drop it. Here's the premise of the joke. It's an amazing joke. They drop a bomb on Italy, and it's so greasy that the bomb just slides off the country. And putting WAP in the punchline was gratuitous on my part. I realized that. And I was telling it to someone else who was another WASP, another Blue Blood, and someone from a different station of life. I didn't even hear that joke. I didn't know we were here. Oh, that was the other guy. That was Vinny. I think it might have been. Yeah, that's a terrible joke. Wow, I do hate you more. I got a joke. When I hear the knock, I'd love to hear it. I heard you're an amazing joke. Knock, knock. Who's there? The guy's going to shit in your mouth. All right, keep going.
Still to this day, one of my best friends and my boss and my mentor, and I have the utmost respect for him.
All right, at age 10, for instance, was he teaching you how to ride a bicycle or throw a baseball, or were you like out negotiating deals and looking at real estate?
I think my best memories were probably actually walking construction sites with him, right? We'd go over these big buildings he was building, we'd follow him around, and so I think he kind of taught us the art of the deal, just by being with him. But, I remember building Lego sets in his office while he was negotiating great casino deals and other things.
What a unique kid
it was a lot of fun. So, yeah, probably a little bit less of the let's go play baseball in the yard. But, he's an amazing guy, and the relationship we have is incredible. And, just kind of the family dynamic we have, right? Most of the time, family businesses are total disasters. And what we've been able to piece together, he, Ivanka, Don, myself, what we're doing all around the world. We're building the greatest hotels. We're building the greatest golf properties, and we're just having a blast doing it. And here he is winning the GOP right now, and I just couldn't be more proud.
Do you want him to be president?
Listen, I think the man would do an absolutely amazing job. So the answer is yes. And in fact, I've been encouraging him since even before he announced, to run, because when you have that unique insight on a person, when you see their qualities, you see how good they are at what they do. I think he would do a phenomenal job for this country. And we've got real problems. We've got 19. Him since even before he announced.
Just go back to the question.
When you have that unique insight on a person, when you see their qualities, you see.
Do you want him
to be more proud?
There you go.
Do you want him to be president?
Listen, I think the man would do an absolutely amazing job. So the answer is yes. And in fact, I've been encouraging him since even before he announced, to run, because when you have that unique insight on a person, when you see their qualities, you see how good they are at what they do.
He's got that children in the damn stare.
And we've got real problems. We've got $19 trillion worth of debt. We've got major, trade deficits all over the place. We've got real problems in the Middle East. We've got real educational problems. There are so many things that need to be fixed in this country. Infrastructure. By the way, there'd be no better infrastructure president than he'd be. Right? He's an amazing builder, and he's passionate about it. And quite frankly, he doesn't need to set aside his life to do this. He's got an amazing company, and he's doing it, and I think it's actually very selfless. It's really an amazing thing.
What do you make of his sort of spicy language? He has very spicy language, very blunt, calls people stupid, he's called people out, he doesn't suffer fools, and and sometimes he punches back real hard.
Yeah, well, he does.
There we go. How could you not just stop it very easily? I don't get it. Yeah, but you have to rewind it, because we lost a bunch. But she stepped over. He was saying amazing so much. It was like a mental patient who can't stop saying the name of his dog or something. Tippy, 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 tippy.
All right, here we go. He's an amazing builder, and he's passionate about it. And quite frankly, he doesn't need to set aside his life to do this. He's got an amazing company, and he's doing it. And I think it's actually very selfless. It's really an amazing thing.
What do you make of his sort of spicy language? He has very spicy language, very blunt, calls people stupid, he's called people out, he doesn't suffer fools, and and sometimes he punches back real hard.
Yeah, well, he does punch back really hard, and it's one of the things I actually admire most about him, and he can punch back real hard, and I think that's actually one of the reasons people are attracted to him. They're sick of the PC, they're sick of the nonsense, they want a person who will fight for this country and won't be bought by the lobbyists. And, he's that guy. And, again, I think it's really what gives him his charm, what gives him his appeal, and why people love him.
You said, I think you recorded saying that he won the debate last night. Obviously, he wasn't on the stage. He was tweeting as he watched the debate. But why do you say he won? He wasn't even there.
Yeah, listen, his tweets were great last night. And literally the commentary I was getting on my own Twitter, about his tweets last night were amazing. But
could you imagine
I think I had a tough time getting through the debate. I know a lot of people had a tough time getting through the debate last night. And, when he speaks, he...
You have to hit it 3 times, stop it. He's Greta Van Susteren said, obviously you said that, I thought this was interesting. You said he won the debate last night. Obviously, he wasn't even on the stage. Well, his tweets were great. They were amazing. I remember how amazing my tweets were. Looking at my Twitter, people commenting on his tweets. His tweets were so good. They were amazing. And he's the best Twitter person, probably the most amazing. He'll be the best Twitter president ever. He can't talk like that in real life. I mean, listen to him. Listen to him. Is he okay? If I'm Greta Van Susteren, if I'm interviewing, I'm going like, are you all right? Where are you? Because I want to send paramedics. But she starts fucking with him. He won't answer anything. So he just goes, do you want to be president? It's the most obvious question. Well, I think it'd be an amazing, first of all, let me say he'd be an amazing president. So, of course, the answer is yes. Go ahead. Yeah.
Speaks as a person. He speaks not in the little, one-word sound bites. He really speaks as a person. You can kind of see his emotion come through. And, I think he's done a great job in his past debates. I think he's won all the past debates. And, I just didn't see that same flair last night. I didn't see that same level of energy from any of the candidates.
Well, he's done, the poll numbers are quite good for him today. I think in Nevada he's up 16 points, in South Carolina 18, or vice versa. These poll numbers are astronomical. What does he say about them to you? Does he just expect it? He certainly is a guy who doesn't, he certainly is a confident guy. Let's say it that way.
Well, he is a confident guy. He's an amazing guy, right? everything he's ever touched turns to gold. And, I saw South Carolina today.
Are you okay? Stop.
Nevada today, and so many of the other states. And these are really battleground states.
When he says that, amazing, again, what's it, the 50th time? He's a great guy. He's amazing. Like, if I'm her, I go, stop. You can stop. Do you need assistance? Do you want us to send paramedics over? Because you look a lot like when Bugs Bunny sees a hot chick and you see the heart coming out. It looks like that's coming out of your forehead. Is your head going to explode? Well, I have an amazing head. I get that from my father. What? I have an amazing head. My father has an amazing head. One of the best heads I've ever seen. An amazing head. I asked you if you need a paramedic. Well, if my father ever got paramedics, it'd be amazing paramedics. Gretchen, I can't stop talking. I can't stop saying amazing. You're right. You better send somebody. If you send somebody, please do it quickly. Please do it quickly, because my father's in the other room. If he hears some paramedics coming, well, he'll mean I'm not amazing. He'll think one of his sons is amazing. So he has the most amazing people who beat up people up. And when the people aren't amazing in his life, he gets these amazing people and beat them up in the most amazing way. And he's amazing at get people and beat up people who aren't amazing. And if he hears the ambulance, which I do need the ambulance, I do have to go to some sort of mental institution. I want an amazing straitjacket. I want the most amazing straitjacket they build. I want a straitjacket that if my father built it, like if my father built the straitjacket, it'd be amazing. So get me one of those, like a Trump straitjacket. I think he has Trump straitjackets, Trump steaks, Trump water, Trump straitjackets. I want an amazing But do a quick tell him. Could you please tell him, Gretchen, if you can? Anything you need, buddy. Yeah, because we're worried about you. Yeah, please tell them not to put their amazing sirens on. Because if their amazing sirens make an amazing noise, my father's going to hear me in the other room and say, wait, is that Eric not being amazing? And when someone's not amazing in his life, what he does is basically he gets some amazing people and beat them up, and sometimes they disappear. And I just want to know, my father know I'm being amazing. And when I'm missing for 3 amazing days, he's going to say, where's it? Maybe he's doing something amazing. I hope he's been missing for 3 amazing days. Maybe he's my son, so he's probably off doing something amazing. Maybe he's building a building, but it's odd because he's never been able to brush his teeth without me telling him how to do. And he'll right away. I've never done anything for myself. I've never this suit. Some people put this suit on me this morning. And I put some amazing people shaved me in an amazing way. I was shaved. I've never shaved in my life. My father's amazing at telling people he's amazing at telling people to shave me. And this hair is amazing. I've never touched my hair. Other people do my hair. I have amazing people who do my amazing hair. And I have my father's hair in a lot of ways, except for the color. But not that I hate my father's, because my father's amazing color hair. It's amazing hair. And I'm amazing. But now I'm not being by going to a mental institution for talking too quickly. My father's going to think, wow, that's not amazing. and that'll upset me. Okay, the sirens are the ambulance is on its way. Good. Now, is there an amazing entrance? Can they use the amazing side entrance? Because it's way more. Look, our front entrance is amazing. Our front entrance is it's the most amazing front entrance, but we have an amazing side entrance that my father might not see because he thinks filthy people go through it. Go ahead.
Important states, and listen, he just became a politician 3 months ago. I mean, this is a very new thing for him, and I'm just proud of how well he's doing. I think he's incredibly proud of how well he's doing, but I think it also says something about kind of politics in this country today. They want something new, they want something refreshing, they want something that's kind of not the status quo, and I think it really talks to the sentiment of this country.
He gets so mad at all of us, though. He gets mad. He got mad at Fox. He gets mad at NBC. He gets mad at us, and says he's never going to talk to us again. And then we're all sort of like back in the talking business. What's going on with him on that?
Well, listen, I think passion's a good thing. He's very passionate about himself. He takes a lot of pride in himself. He holds himself to a very, very high standard. And he also likes to be treated fairly. I mean, he's actually a man of amazing morals and values. I mean, he likes to be treated fairly. And
if anybody's morals
better than anybody, the media is not always fair. And listen, when they're not, he's willing to punch back, and he's done that his whole life. And, that's really made him the success that, he is today. And I think he'll definitely do that for this country.
All right, so who gets the family business if he should become president? I mean, you've got two siblings, and the three of you have been working with your father for a long time. Who's going to be the CEO?
Well, you know what? Ivanka's my best friend in the world. Don's my best friend in the world. I mean, we really have a great system together. We work hand in hand on everything. We're opening up hotels all over the world. We're building the best golf courses.
He said earlier he said his father's
All right, so who gets the family business if he should become president? I mean, you've got two siblings.
Jesus Christ. It's 2016. You can't stop it. Well, that's amazing on the computer. It's amazing. I've never seen someone so amazing at stopping a computer. But of course, as amazing as he is, my father's more amazing at it. He said, okay, earlier in the interview, he said his father's his best friend in the whole world. Now he just said, Ivanka's my best friend. Then he said, Don's my best friend. Then he realized he has to say, what about Ivanka? Well, she's my best friend in the whole world. And then he goes, we're building the best hotels, the best. He's gonna have a heart attack. I don't think Eric Trump is well. You understand me? Do you understand? I think something happened to him and he snapped. Listen to this. What's it like when his father's in the room? Maybe his father is in the room, like just off the screen with a gun.
To his kid.
One of the guns that the people in Paris should have had. Well, he's amazing at holding a gun to my head when I get interviewed by Greta Van Susteren. He's got an amazing gun to my head right now. He's got an amazing gun to my amazing head. He's an amazing shooter. And if, God forbid, I say something that's not amazing, he'll shoot me with an amazing bullet. Other doctors out there who I'm not kidding. Look, either he's going to hurt himself or other people. Or he'll take a bunch of people out before. I mean, when people say, yeah, well, what happened to Eric Trump? How'd he die? MS. I'm not talking about multiple. I'm talking murder-suicide, not multiple sclerosis.
The three of you have been working with your father for a long time. Who's going to be the CEO?
Well, you know what? Ivanka's my best friend in the world. Don's my best friend in the world. I mean, we really have a great system together. We work hand in hand on everything. We're opening up hotels all over the world. We're building the best golf courses, the best residential buildings, and we're having a great time doing it. So, believe me, it'll be a team effort, and always love knowing.
I guess that's a no answer. I mean, I don't get the
no answer.
I don't get which sibling's
she
going to
can't take it anymore.
Step it all over which other sibling. I don't get that.
But I mean there won't be. I mean we've never had a quarrel in our lives. We're really best friends. We do everything together. We do different hotels. We all run different properties, and it really works well. And so kind of contrary to so many family businesses which are disastrous, but we have an amazing recipe, and we're best friends, and we're kind of on this warpath together, and we're having a great time doing it.
Do you think he wants it? I mean, that some people just for all their lives they want to be president of the United States. Is he one of those people that this has just come at the right time for him to run?
I couldn't be more sure of it. Greta, listen, he wouldn't do it if he didn't want it, right?
But did he always want it? But is this something he really wants, or is this
there is
like a passion?
No question in my mind. Not only does he want it, he's going to win. He's going to take it all the way to the end. I mean, I can tell you that emphatically. He is a man that does not lose. I mean, Everything he touches turns to gold. He does not lose. And believe me, Greta, I mean, he's got a great life. He's got a great business. We're doing great things. You know, if he didn't want this, if he wasn't into it, he wouldn't be doing it. It's a grueling race. Believe me, you know, the politics it's a tough business, as you know better than anybody else. He wants it. He's going to win it, and he's there to take it, you know, all the way through.
Eric, thank you for joining us. Hope you bring your brother and sister back next time, or make them come talk to us, will you?
I absolutely will. Great being with you, Greta.
All right, thanks.
I mean, is his life like that 24/7? Can you imagine getting up in the morning and you're him going, I have to say a bunch of amazing things. He's got to practice that stuff. He didn't answer one question in 2 interviews. He didn't answer one question. And she finally says it, so no answer. Believe me, if I gave you an answer, it'd be an amazing answer. Because I've heard my father answer stuff. He normally doesn't, but when he answers something, it's the most amazing answer. All right, here we go. Those are 2. That was pretty incredible. I forgot how good that one was. This one's amazing because, you know, it's more of that in the beginning, but then she asks him the key thing to listen for when she asks him about his stepmother, Melania. And, you know, she hasn't been all over the campaign trail yet. And she kind of hints, why is that? And just listen to him after that. You're talking about a guy who's going to unravel. It's unreal.
Ready?
Yep.
Donald Trump's son, Eric Trump, goes on the record from Las Vegas. Nice to see you, Eric.
Hey, Greta, how are you?
I'm very well. So do you think that the firing of the communications director by Senator Ted Cruz puts this matter to rest?
Listen, I don't know what to make of the whole crazy thing. I mean, there has been tremendous dishonesty. I mean, I think what I find ironic is Cruz's campaign slogan is
even the dishonesty is
tremendous. Trusted. It just flies in the face of that. We saw it with Ben Carson. We saw it with the voter violation. You know, we're seeing it now. We've seen it 100 other times. We've seen it with so many of the slam ads. I just don't know what to make of it. I mean, I think so many of the things have been highly immoral. And, again, I just think it's totally contradictory to the slogan that he's running under.
All right, your father goes into Nevada with the wind behind his back. He won in New Hampshire big. He won in South Carolina big. Is the strategy in Nevada, as we go into this Nevada caucus, is it any different? Is the ground game any different?
No, listen, we have an amazing ground game out here. We have a lot of volunteers. We're making tens and tens of thousands of calls, and we're having a great time. You know, this place, the state's an incredible place for us. We built an amazing building here. In fact, it was one of my first jobs in the company, and we built a 64-story building right in the heart of Las Vegas. And, you know, we really put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into the state. Yeah. And, you know, this is really almost a second home for my father and myself and our entire family. We spend a lot of time out here, and, you know, so fingers crossed, right? You can never take it for granted, but fingers crossed. And, you know, my father's really doing amazing, and I'm incredibly proud of him.
Fingers crossed.
I don't think I've ever seen a bigger campaign sign than on the 64th floor of that hotel, right almost off the Vegas Strip with the big word Trump. I don't think I've ever seen a bigger campaign sign.
You know, it's funny. Our campaign guys were telling us before. People keep asking us to take billboards, but we have the biggest Trump sign looking right directly down the strip. But no, it's a building that, you know, we're incredibly proud of. We hire, you know, we employ hundreds and hundreds of people, and, you know, it's a great success story. I mean, we put hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars into this market, and, you know, we created something that's beautiful, and we did it on time, on budget. We built a beautiful product, and quite frankly, I think that's a lot of what this country needs, right? I mean, things should be done on time. They should be done on budget. You know, we were able to get something out of the ground that's so incredibly beautiful, and, you know, we did it as a family. We did it with a lot of heart and soul and a lot of passion, and, you know, so we really put our money where our mouth is in Las Vegas and in Nevada, and I think we're ultimately going to win tomorrow. Fingers crossed, but I think we're ultimately going to win.
Well, the demographics are different in Nevada than South Carolina, New Hampshire. A large Mexican-American population and people who have relatives living back home in Mexico. Your father has said some very controversial things having to do with Mexico. Does he expect to win that vote, and how?
Yeah, well, in fact, and I think Fox polls have actually done it, but we're winning the Hispanic vote in Nevada, and we're doing so pretty decisively. And listen, I think the one thing that's universal, you know, for all Americans is, you know, they want jobs, they want a strong economy, they want, you know, a safe country, they want a solvent country, right? You look at $19 trillion worth of debt and going up very quickly. You know, you see the problem that we have at the southern border and people coming in totally unchecked, and those people are taking the jobs of people who are, you know, of Americans, and, you know, people who are here legally. And I think, you know, that's something that, you know, resounds in everybody. I mean, I think that's a universal, and, you know, I think it's why we've done so well in the polls among Hispanics in the state.
How about Melania,
Okay.
Donald Trump, your stepmother? Would she be?
All right. What you've heard up until this answer is his opening act. All right? You heard David Johansen. You heard The Clash. The Who is about to take stage. Okay? Her face, I have a split screen for a while, and she's almost laughing. Okay? He's on such pins and needles with this Melania. Oh, God, the scolding he must get if he says something wrong about Melania. So here we go.
Good First Lady, and will she be joining us here on the record soon? We keep asking.
Yeah, well, listen, she's an amazing person. She's incredibly solid. You know, and right now she's really focusing on being a mom. I mean, she's really an amazing mother to Barron, and I give her all the credit in the world. And, you know, this is kind of an amazing process, especially at that point in the young kid's life. And, you know, his father's running for commander-in-chief. Our father is, but, you know, we're a little bit older and we understand the world more, and it's really amazing that she's doing such a good job kind of mentoring him and, you know, taking such great care of him. And believe me, she's by my father's side, you know, all the time at the debates and this and that. But she's a really amazing person. She's a wonderful person, and she would make a great first lady. I mean, she really is solid as a rock.
And we saw that your father for the microphone on Saturday night, as well as your sisters.
Stop it. That's it. You can't follow that. Good night. That is Won't Be Fooled Again, Rosalita, Born to Run, wrapped up into one fucking... Oh. Please, play it. Can you play it again? Just play that answer again. Oh, my God. That's amazing.
Okay.
You find out, you learn a lot about people like these, you know, like say about con men or behavior people, great poker players. Like, you find out about a kid, like, listen to him, he's so nervous, but Melania is clearly the most sensitive subject. Maybe he's secretly in love with her, or maybe they fucked.
Whoa!
Maybe they fucked or something, you know. Or his father's most sensitive about it, but he's the kid laying back, wanting to maybe learn the family business. Seems like it's him. So he's learning how to talk about Melania, man. You don't fuck with her. All right, this is just so great.
How about Melania? Donald Trump, your stepmother. Would she be a good first lady? And will she be joining us here on the record soon? We keep asking.
Yeah, well, listen, she's an amazing person. She's incredibly solid. You know, and right now she's really focusing on being a mom. I mean, she's really an amazing mother to Barron, and I give her all the credit in the world. And, you know, this is kind of an amazing process, especially at that point in the young kid's life. And, you know, his father's running for commander-in-chief. Our father is, but, you know, we're a little bit older and we understand the world more, and it's really amazing that she's doing such a good job kind of mentoring him and, you know, taking such great care of him. And believe me, she's by my father's side, you know, all the time at the debates and this and that. But she's a really amazing person. She's a wonderful person, and she would make a great first lady. She really is solid as a rock.
And we saw that your father put her before the microphone on Saturday night, as well as
Dan, stop it. Jesus, no, not one comedic instinct. Oh, it's fucking amazing. Oh, I can't even. I forgot how good that is. Oh. We would have played that for you the day it happened, but Dan couldn't find it. Your explanation, by the way, is horrible. I mean, this is another example where you have to go, you fucked up. You never say that.
I said it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't. You have excuse. I was on the website.
No, I said I fucked up, and then you said, well, how could that have happened?
I feel bad for you. Do you remember how long you were looking for this?
Yes, for like 2 days.
I said to Dan, because, like I said, I've been watching a lot of this stuff, and it's an amazing thing. He starts to talk like him. Imagine him talking to Melania at, like, Thanksgiving or something. He probably secretly wants to fuck her. That's got to be it. And she knows it. He corners her at a fucking, like, family party. Hey, Melania, we're alone. It's amazing we're alone. I think we're alone. And I just want to say you're amazing at this party. It's unbelievable how you come to a party. You have an amazing dress, and you're a great person. You're a wonderful person. You're really, really solid. Who are you? Oh, I'm one of your amazing stepsons. I'm your amazing stepson, Eric. Donnie? No. I'm with the other amazing son. You have two amazing steps. Or three. We have one real son, the amazing Baron. And Baron, yeah. And then you have another amazing son, stepson. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, no, Donald. And then I'm the other amazing one. I'm amazing Eric. Oh, amazing. No, we've met. I was at your wedding. I've actually known you for 13 years. You've watched me grow up. I think we know each other. Yeah, we were in the car together coming here today. Yeah, no, not ring bell. Okay. Well, I just you told me before that you like me, and I don't want to. I know we're not actually blood. We're not blood or anything. It would be weird if if what? Well, it would be weird. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there. I think my father's an amazing person, but if you ever want to get an amazing divorce, or you want to get a great separation, or an amazing divorce, I just know a couple of lawyers who can do that. And I think we could be, if you want to, maybe, if I'm not being amazing right now, let me know. Because when I'm not amazing, just tell me. Come up to me and say, Eric, you're not being amazing. And I'll ramp it up. I'll be amazing. So if I'm not being amazing right now, just tell me, please. I was wondering if, you broke that rule of not being amazing, and it was punishable by whatever. That, while you were exiled to wherever my father put you for that, for not being amazing, if I could call you and maybe take you out and to an amazing dinner. No, I don't think that's a creepy scenario. Listen, Alan, it's actually Eric. My name's Amazing. You can call me Amazing Eric. No, I'd like you to leave. Okay, why do you want me to leave? I'm waiting for someone. That's amazing. That's amazing. Who are you waiting for? Marco Rubio. Marco Rubio, he's got those amazing ears. Why are you waiting for him? We're going to talk. What are you going to talk about? You have an amazing talk with I love to talk to Marco about maybe running this campaign because, my father's not going to be in this forever. And, of course, I'm running. Why is Marco wearing a rubber suit? We role play. You role play, Governor. Well, that's amazing. My father said you were amazing in bed. You played roles, you did things. You would put dresses on. You let him dress up like something. Why is Marco's cock out? Because he's going to fuck you in your mouth. Well, that's amazing. Are you going to watch while I jerk off? Absolutely. That'll be amazing. I think it's going to be an amazing threesome. I mean, you're going to be jerking off, playing with your amazing pussy in the amazing corner. And while you're doing that, Marco Rubio, I've only met twice. He seemed like a nice man. He had some cracks with my father, but it's politics. Politics is dirty. It's amazing. This is what's so amazing about politics. No one knows better than you. So basically, we'll let it slimmer on. And I'll let him come in my mouth and everything like that. And, and then we can have an amazing, I'll brush my teeth with an amazing toothbrush. And that'll be amazing. I'll have amazing white teeth. They'll be so amazingly white. And then we'll go out to a great dinner. I know a great place. We built the places. We built the building that's around the place. We built it. We had an amazing time. I built it with my two best friends. You met my two best friends. Ivanka is my best friend. My brother Don's my best friend. My father Don's my best friend. Barrett's going to be my best friend. Barrett's going to be my amazing best friend. Right now, Melania, I can't be best friends with you because I don't think you have to have sex with your best friend. And I'd like to take this to another level. I'd take this relationship to an amazing physical relationship. I'm having 3 amazing affairs right now, and in the interest of full disclosure, one's really a tete-a-tete. I'm having an amazing tete-a-tete, amazing menage a trois. What I do is I built a little cottage up in Martha's Vineyard. It was an amazing structure. I oversaw the job. I had an amazing time. I used a lot of the buildings. I have to stop. I'll do that for 4 straight. I won't stop doing that. So that's it, yeah. Let's get, we'll figure it out. We'll probably not do. When do you want to do this tomorrow, Dan? We have any guests?
Not yet.
On the show? Okay.
Because I don't know what the construction thing is going to be here.
Oh, okay. Are these guys done yet?
No.
Jesus.
They have to come back actually today because it's already tomorrow.
Well, it's amazing. Dan is having amazing. Well, so you're waiting. See, look at Dan's password. That bitching mode. Look at him bitching. You're bitching, aren't you?
What? No.
He said it's ready tomorrow. It's ready tomorrow. It's going late. Whatever. Have a good time. What time is it? It's an amazing 3 o'clock. It's 3 a.m. It's amazing. All right. Well, that was worth it. We want to do other shit. We have no time. We have to keep getting his interviews. I know they're hard to find, Dan. Dan found them. By the way, congratulations, Dan. I'm fine. Somehow Dan found them. He found them in this obscure place called YouTube. fucking 20 hours of research last time. I go, Dan, he goes, are you sure? Remember what you were saying? I'm always wrong. Are you sure?
No,
I'm telling you. Now you went, it was another person show. It had to be, yeah. And I'm believing you. You're like, yeah, I guess. I'm almost positive, though, it was her. Yeah, no, another person's show. They crop them. Meanwhile, it's the middle of the interview. He doesn't think to look on YouTube. I think Dan, you should push back on Artie's rhetoric. All right, great show. That took a long time, but I love him. He's my new favorite. I want him motivationally. I want him to hire him as a motivational speaker. I don't care. Anybody says you have an amazing bone structure. It's the greatest bone structure. Thank you, Dan.